It is no surprise that Xbox, they had the Sony ponies, the PS5 in the first half, and today the second half started out rough, okay? A ton of astronauts disappointed, a ton of scientists disappointed across the whole globe, and I want to actually attack, okay? I want to go down to the root cause. I want to talk about what caused this. Why was the Xbox live stream so low dopamine? Because when you first look at Xbox Series X gameplay, you expect like the second coming of Jesus. You expect to fire dopamine, you expect to go around, pick up sunflower seeds, watch rainbows in the sky, come back home, fire dopamine, and you know, you kind of wander, you want to wander about that kind of stuff. But this time, and hey, guess what? We got some good PS5 news, and I don't want to take Sony's side this time. Of course, they are also in the bad. They came out with the live stream, and you know, they were asking people about their ear hole pictures, so that was kind of rough as well. So I mean, what is happening, bro? What is happening? We didn't even see any gameplay. I can talk about like the first game, but that wasn't even next gen game, you know what I mean? Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that was meant to show us gameplay, but it ended up showing cinematic in-game engine gameplay. Treyarch is in the news, Call of Duty 2020 in the news. We're gonna be having a surprise reveal on May 12th. We're not sure what that will be. I want to talk about it. We got some pretty high dopamine content coming to Cyberpunk. I guess you already know what we're gonna be getting, but new gameplay was confirmed for Cyberpunk, so I want to talk about it. We got EA in the news, we got Battlefield 6 in the news, we got a PS5 design coming out. Needless to say, there is a ton to talk about. As always, here I do everything about Call of Duty and gaming news. If a chat like you is into that, then subscribe. And ladies and gentlemen, when you see astronauts and scientists saying things like, hey, I saw more gameplay in The Last of Us 2 leaks than 27 minutes of this, you gotta reconsider Xbox revealing process decisions, okay? Because first look at Xbox Series X gameplay, and you can see there was pretty much this game looks pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie, but it should have been like a PS4 game. It should have been like an Xbox One X game. I mean, heck, Xbox One X can make games look way better than this, okay? Not to say that this game looks bad or anything, but you know what I mean. It just doesn't feel like a next-gen game. And of course, when we had this reveal, a lot of people were like, okay, you know, this is gonna be a one-off thing. Then later on, we're gonna be getting some boom and the pow. And guess what? We ended up getting more cinematics. We ended up getting Maiden, and I'm not even sure. Like, you take a look at this. Does this look next-gen to you? We're talking next-gen consoles, okay? It looks like I can run it on my PS3. I don't know, but you know what? That's just one-off thing. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that's where we're gonna have the good stuff. But guess what? We ended up getting 2 minutes cinematic in-engine gameplay, and don't get me wrong, it looks good. It looks beautiful. I love the cinematic trailer that they put out, but of course it's not gameplay, and even this is not gameplay. And they marked it up by saying that we're gonna be getting Xbox Series X next-gen gameplay, and we ended up getting that. So needless to say, that's like the main reason why all the stud muffins, why all the astronauts, why all the scientists across the world are disappointed. And this guy's like, hey, I don't know, guys, this doesn't seem next generation to me. Of course, my man spitting gospel, and somebody give this man a Benjamin, okay? Somebody definitely has to. Hey, you know what? Today, a lot of people came out, they put their differences aside. You know what? This time, let's do one thing, okay? I don't care if you play on PS4. I don't even care if you play on PC. I don't even care if you play on Xbox Series X or you were looking to play on it when it comes out. I just don't care. Let's put our differences aside. And this is Benji. He's like an insider guy, and he says that, hey, I have a feeling that Sony PS5, which was rumored for June, will look a lot different than today's show. Expecting a huge focus on AAA title, so that's probably our first real look at games pushing next generation hardware. Nothing I saw today screamed next gen, and that seems to be the case with many on seeing online. That's one reason why a lot of people are disappointed, and there's a controversy going around. Smash the like button if you have been disappointed and you were expecting some gameplay. And there's a massive controversy going around in the comments here. They're like, hey, I just disliked the video. The dislike bar was at 16k and the likes bar was at 5k like an hour ago. Now the video has 10k dislikes, and it seems it's stuck at 10k. There is like some sort of sorcery happening around the lounges, okay? Then later on, Shinobi came out and he says that EA says that NFL 21 does not actually support smart delivery, but I'm gonna have a free upgrade with caveats. Players must purchase the game by December 31st on Xbox One and upgrade to Xbox Series X by March 31st, 2021. So needless to say, EA trying to do something, okay? And also, I got to say this is definitely good news for all the Sony ponies out there, myself included. I think that Xbox Series X, and of course, like Xbox Series X is gonna have smart delivery, which will have a lot of games that will let you upgrade them for free on the next gen hardware. And now what we're hearing is that EA says that their upcoming games can be upgraded to PS5 or Xbox Series X for free. This may be a confirmation that PS5 will also have a smart delivery program with free upgrades, and I think that's really good. So this is probably one of those things that gave me a little kick of dopamine, just a little drip, you know what I mean? It's like Microsoft comes out, they gave me a huge dopamine crash, and you got to understand, people from all walks of life came together to watch this. Everybody put their difference aside. I woke up super early, okay? I woke up around 9, I was excited, I was like, hey, let's stream it for the boys. But the boys were disappointed. But everybody got disappointed. And also, this is more of a leak and slash rumor. And VGC did report that on June 4th, we're gonna have a reveal for the PS5. And they said that we're gonna see something beforehand. And PS Reba says exactly that. He says that the final design for PlayStation 5 will be officially unveiled by Sony Interactive Entertainment on the PlayStation blog on June the 2nd. And of course, this is gonna be in a blog thing, and I don't know, man. And this guy was like, hey, can you give us the source? And he says that he knows nothing, don't believe it. So I gotta stress that, hey, don't let your dogs out, don't fire dopamine just yet, it's just a rumor. Although I am a believer that, hey, between now and June 4th, we're definitely gonna see something, right? Like, there's just no way they're gonna be revealing the PS5, and hopefully this time they show us like the true next-gen gameplay. I just don't even care at this point. Like, I don't even care who it is at this point. Like, hey, if it's Sony, if it's Xbox, just show us gameplay, okay? They could have showed us 1 minute of Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay and I would have fired dopamine. You understand what I mean? But you know what? Another day, another BS. But ladies and gentlemen, EA CEO also claims that it's preparing possibly its strongest lineup ever. And basically, they've done their kind of financial call on May 5th. And they say that Battlefield 6 is progressing very, very well. That's like the direct quote from the EA CEO. Of course, he was talking about the FIFA 21 and Madden NFL 21, which I think was revealed today. I don't know. FIFA 21 wasn't revealed today, but I think Madden was revealed today, which definitely looks like a PS3 game in my opinion. In terms of Battlefield 6, that's like their true next-gen game. I think this is gonna be the real next-gen game, because Battlefield, their graphics are really good. And I'm actually hyped for Battlefield game. Like, 3 games that I really look forward to all the time are like GTA. Of course, we're gonna be 80 years old before we got GTA 6, Call of Duty, believe it or not, and also Battlefield. These 3 games are my bread and butter, and I really hope it's a modern day Battlefield game that's actually next gen and that plays and runs well. I want to be able to play this baby at 120 FPS. In terms of high dopamine gameplay, I don't even know if I can say this word on YouTube, but let's say happy parts, okay? Cyberpunk 2077 ESRB rating describes the customizable happy parts. Needless to say, a ton of people would be mixing up Bob's and Vagana, but I'm a simple man. I'm just gonna play as a male character. If I want to play as a female character, I will like go with a female character, but I'm a simple man. I don't think I'm gonna be, you know, customizing, just mixing up happy parts. I don't think, but a lot of people would be looking at this and be like, hey, you know what, let's try out something different. So there is that. There's some pretty high dopamine content going around, ladies and gentlemen. And also on June 11th, Cyberpunk gameplay will be revealed. New Cyberpunk gameplay, well, hopefully they do say June 11th. Imagine it's just something they do where they put out another screenshot, okay? I doubt it. I mean, we're talking about CD Projekt Red. They won't do us this dirty. Needless to say, making a ton of likes. If you guys are hyped, smash the like button. Also in the news, shout out to John, because he added me in this Tinder navigator, and make sure you guys are navigating on Tinder, because during this Roni situation, you never know, okay? Like, she can be looking like a snack, but she might have the Roni, okay? So definitely watch out, wash your hands, and smash the like button. But he says that Call of Duty, they do this at 1 p.m. usually, but we never know. And I really don't think this is Call of Duty, because of course Shinobi says that, hey, the Summer Game Fest, which is going to be replacing E3, its website has been updated with a surprise game reveal with Jeff Keighley on Tuesday, May 12th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm definitely going to be streaming for you, Stud Muffins, so if you're new, definitely subscribe. So it's going to be a surprise reveal, and I highly doubt that that's going to be a Call of Duty game, because they normally like to tease it. So if we get, let's say, a teaser tomorrow or on Sunday, by Sunday, then maybe we're going to have a high chance of a Call of Duty teaser or a reveal on May 12th. But other than that, I really don't think this is going to be about Call of Duty. This probably is going to be, I hate to say it, but I think it's going to be an indie game, okay? Let's hope it's not an indie game, okay? But in terms of Treyarch and Call of Duty 2020, Treyarch did tweet by saying that, boom, starting today, all Black Ops 4 players get a free pick a weapon bribe on us, and additional bribes are half off, 25 cases or 1,200 Call of Duty points through 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, May 14th. And this is the date that has been going around for a while in the community, and I haven't talked about this previously. I know a lot of people, actually not a lot of people, but just some people, okay, let's put it that way. Some people sent me and they were like, hey Skizzle, have you seen May 14 go around? And yes, I have seen it, but now I'm seeing a lot more. So the word on the street is that on May 14th we're gonna see a teaser, and it's not really out of the ordinary. I can also see some sort of teaser or an announcement reveal, definitely not a trailer. Although that can also happen, but I don't see a trailer happening this early, even though Activision has confirmed that we're going to be getting a Call of Duty 2020 this year. But I can definitely see some sort of teaser happening this year, and I can't put this on the screen, but this is something that I got from the guy who works at Activision. This is the same guy who told me that Call of Duty 2020 is not going to be delayed. Meanwhile, everyone was saying that it's going to be delayed, even myself. I was kind of sus about it. I was like, hey, I think Call of Duty 2020 will be delayed because of the Roni situation. But this guy, if you have been subscribed, if you have been in the loops, you know I made a video on it. This guy said that there will be no delay, and he told me that yesterday by saying that, hey, they are planning something in Warzone. Because I asked him, hey, when can we expect a teaser for Call of Duty 2020? And says that Sledgehammer Games and Raven have been working side by side on it as of right now. No clear date, at least from what he was told. And marketing has been set and a lot of promotional items have been made. Things are about to ramp up and fast. It has to be this month or early June, because early June we're also gonna have season 4, and of course Activision is gonna be at Summer Game Fest, so they're definitely gonna be revealing the next Call of Duty either now or in June. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, I got you guys covered, so if you're new, like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep all of you stud muffins in the loops. Check out a video on the screen, and as always, I appreciate you massively for coming on, and I will see you in the next one.